Hi, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Google Docs. Google Docs gives you a nice cloud-based collaborative platform where you can save documents, presentations, and other file types. If you've never used Google Docs before, the easiest way is to set up a Gmail account. So if you like, you can open a new Chrome tab and you'll have all the options over here available to you. If you notice the little set of squares here, if you click on those give you access to many different Google platforms or applications. I guess they're web-based applications. I'm going to click on sign in, and if I didn't already have an account, I would click on create account. Now when you create an account, you're really, as I said, creating a Gmail account. So here you want to type in, your first name, your last name, and then you can type your username, but it would be better for your use here at school if you said, I prefer to use my current email address, and then use your OTC email address. So like RR, I don't know how many, at otc.edu, and then create a password for your Gmail account. Now what this is doing is linking your OTC email address to Google, which most of the schools do. OTC does not do that yet. It could happen, I'm sure. But you don't have to use your OTC email address if you would rather create a new Gmail address. Just create a new Gmail address, that's fine, as long as you remember what you make your Gmail address and what you make the password. You're going to enter your password twice. Set your birthday and some other demographic information as required. Type in the verification text, and then you will be able to click on next step. At that point, you'll get some helpful information from Google about using your new Gmail account and your new Google account. Now, your new Google account gets you all of these apps basically, and they're all under one umbrella tied to your Google account. You have Google Plus, Gmail, Maps, where you can save maps and things like that, YouTube, because of course YouTube is a Google product, Google Drive, Google Play, and Chrome, and another app store. So all sorts of awesome things. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in because I already have an account. And again, I set mine up using my OTC email, and I'll go ahead and enter my password and sign in. And as you can tell, I've set an avatar so that I can be sure which Gmail account I'm actually logged into, because I do have a few. Now, as I mentioned, once you're logged in to Google, you can use several different cloud-based utilities. Sometimes you might have an assignment that asks you to do a Google form. So let's go find one of those. I'm going to go to Blackboard, and I'm going to bring up an assignment in a class that I know is asking for a Google form. So you may not have an assignment like that right now. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just watch and try anything that you like using Google Docs, because it does give you a lot of capabilities. Let's see. Here it is. In this activity, there's a few questions at the end of a chapter that are supposed to be filled out. And in the assignment, it says, click on this link to access the form. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Google and click on my avatar and sign out so that I can show you how this will behave if I'm not logged in to a Google account. When I click on the form, it says, I really need to know you. The instructor has set this up that it requires a login. So I'm going to put in my username and again my password that I set up for my Google account, sign in, and now it should take me to the actual form to complete so that I can get the credit for this. If you notice with this one, I would put my name. I'll fix that, I always do that. I would answer questions A to C, etc. go down to the end, and say I get distracted, I can go ahead and submit my answers, and I can close out of the tab that came up for this Google form. Now, if later I'm ready to come back and complete my answers, I can locate this assignment again, click on the link to the Google form, and it says, hey, you've already done this, which is great. Edit your response, and now you should see the answers that you'd already placed in the form, and you can continue on editing your response. Now, you again want to submit when you have new answers entered. Then after that, you can close the tab, returning you to Blackboard. Now you want to click on the Blackboard assignment at that point and click Submit to show that you have everything done. Blackboard's going to warn you, hey, this thing is blank. Yeah, that's okay. My teacher said it was okay, so go ahead and click OK on that. Now that's going to send me a message to let me know that you're done with that Google form and that you're ready for me to grade it. Okay? So we want to make sure we do that. Now a few other things about Google Docs while we're at it here, so that you know. If you click on the apps icon again and go to Google Drive, it may ask you, tell you a little bit about Drive, and you might have a message that says proceed to Drive. Do that. Google Drive gives you cloud-based storage. You can get, let's see, I've got 15 gig. I don't know how much it gives you automatically. I might have to do some things to try up that. But if I want to create new things on my Google Drive, I can create documents that are just very similar to Word documents, sheets which are very similar to Excel spreadsheets, Google Slides, which is like a PowerPoint presentation, and I have many, many more options. I could connect to more apps if I wanted to. You may receive an assignment that requires you to create Google Slides with other people, because again, Google Drive is very collaborative. If I had to do that, I would create a new Google slideshow, and I would name it up here in its name of slideshow. And then if I want to share it with some other people, I would click this Share tab, and here's why it's really good if we use your OTC email, because I can put in somebody's email address here and share it with them, and by default they can edit this document. I can send them a note. When I click send, Google will give them update access to this slideshow, and you guys can be updating it at the same time, so it allows for a huge amount of collaboration. You do not have to update it at the same time, however, but you can. Now you can also do some things looking at some of your tools. You might be able to do different options for you, different things that you like, and as time goes on, you can look at some changes that have been made, see revision history. So again, it allows for that collaboration with your teammates, giving you an opportunity to see what the teammates have done. So this should work very well for you in that respect. That's all I have for Google Drive. There's lots more to it. I'm sure you can find many instructional videos. So have fun and enjoy it.